G'day time, my Fuzzyites, and welcome to Animal Crossing, day 315. Yeah, it is. It is November 11th, 2024, and here in Canada, where I am, it's Veterans Day. So happy Veterans Day to all those who have fought for our country and other countries in the search of, or in the fight for, safety and security for all who live in the country. I know veterans are always a tricky subject in war in general, as a lot of people see war as, what would it be? As just, a lot. It causes a lot more problems than it starts, and it's difficult. My dear Fuzzy, your father and I did some yard work yesterday. We raked all the leaves and sent them on fire. Yes, we have a permit. It reminded me of roasting chestnuts. The smell of fall, heart mother. Yeah, so happy Veterans Day to all those veterans. Would be nice if veterans were treated better, because I hear a lot of stories about veterans not being treated better. And whether or not you believe in veterans, what they do and whatnot, or you're staunchly against them, the idea of fighting for your country and whatnot is a noble one regardless. And they deserve to be treated better. And it's a shame that a lot of sections of our community treats a lot of people not as good as they should be treated. Because it takes a lot to go into an unknown area to fight for justice, so you and I can stream. I can stream because people fought to keep me safe and keep my country safe, and other countries out there. And there's also a line with military going from protecting one's own ideals to taking over someone else's. It's always tricky. It's the same thing with law people, the law enforcement, police officers, and whatnot. The idea of them is great. Someone in the community going and protecting people who are victimized in order to bring those who victimize people to justice. But, like everything, people get power hungry, money hungry. Some people do things for terrible reasons, and so we gotta remember and realize that people like that aren't indicative of the whole of justice, military, or police officers, or any other community. There's always going to be a-holes and bad people doing terrible things to others in order to get themselves ahead, which we should never prop up on a pedestal or whatnot. Because it takes a lot of guts to go to an unknown area and fight a force there in order to protect people who are being victimized and whatnot. So, happy Veterans Day. I hope if you have any veterans in your life, show them that you care and that their service is remembered and grateful. For, like I said, not all wars are useless. Not all wars are done in bad faith, though many are. And even if they are, it's still someone trying to fight for what they perceive is right. And we have no right to tell them they did something wrong because we don't believe in it. Because in the bottom line, if we didn't have anyone fighting for our country, like, look at World War I, World War II, a lot of other wars go on, and are still going on. We need those fighters to defend us and help us to keep us safe, keep us happy, and we need to do our best to better our homes for them, / everyone, working together to make a community and a country and countries in Canada and outside where people feel safe, wanted, and can feel like they can do what they need to do and live free and whatnot. But yeah, so that's all I'll say. Little Veterans Day speech. Thank you to all the veterans out there who are helping us. No thank you to all the veterans out there who did terrible, terrible things for their own fruition, because I do not agree with that. And, yeah. And I hope we still have some soldiers out there fighting for us. And we do. Like, I think right now, there's many wars around the world. But one that's gotten a lot of eyes on it still is the Russia versus Ukraine war. And I hope Russia gets it. Though, there's also the Israeli and Hedi war. I'm sorry, I don't... I watch some news things. But, yeah. Knowledge is very limited. My knowledge is very limited. I just hope whatever can be figured out there can be figured out. Genocide on both ends is never the answer. Fighting civilians is 100% never the answer. And I hope the conclusion of it is amicable as much to everyone in the world so that we can continue on. War is tragic, especially when civilian lives get under fire. And we need to fight to protect civilian lives. And also, genocide is never the answer. Even if a group is 100% evil, like Nazis, getting rid of them is not the answer. It's it's re-educating them so that they know, no, what your way of thinking is flawed. We need to work together, everyone together, to work towards a better service and whatnot. Because that's what it is. We have one Earth, one world, one universe for now. And we should all work to make everyone, despite religion, background, body shape, body color, anything at all, proportions, what have you. Everyone deserves to have an equal chance to be free and happy. And I know through history a lot of fucked up things have happened, and I don't know the answer to a lot of that. I don't know. I'm not a historian who looks into a lot of different things of why wars are going on. I just know what I see, know what I hear, and hope stuff can be brought to a nice, calm solution for all sides, that they get their good and no more wars will happen. Though that is unlikely, because unfortunately the world is full of many different beliefs that contradict each other, and a lot of people who think, well, I believe in X, so you should believe in X, and if you don't believe in X, I'll make you believe in X, or take you out for not believing in X. But anyways, yeah, just as for whatever I'm doing, I'm just going through quickly to check for rain. And yeah, happy Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to all those who fought for our country, and I hope it gets better for you for doing so. We need to take care of everyone in this world, especially those who face physical or mental distress and harm. Because in the end, all I want is for everyone to be happy. Everyone should have equal opportunity to do everything, to be happy, to be where they need to be, and to help others. And I think one of the best things you can do, and anyone can do, even me, is accept that there are people who think differently than me, or you. And as long as they're not destroying the world, destroying others, or hurting, destroying the world, hurting or destroying others, or hurting and destroying themselves, like, you go about that. You don't have to agree with everyone. Heck knows I do not agree with a lot of what people in this world are on about, are doing, are saying, or trying to do. But it's not up to me. Like I said, as long as they're not hurting the world or hurting others, you know, just let them be. Also doesn't help with birth rates getting higher and higher, the places to live gets lower and lower. There's a lot. There's a lot we could join together and help with. But also I know we live in a primarily money-focused society where it's profits over people. And until that changes, which would only happen if we can just automatically create whatever we want without any need for anything else, like, not much else can happen. But who knows? maybe in 10, 20 years, we do get technology where we can make stuff out of nowhere like Star Trek and whatnot. So if we need something, boom, it's right there. You want food? Boom, you get the food. It's synthesized out of water or whatever. And then we don't have to worry about that stuff, and people can focus on more of what they want to do rather than what they need to do. You don't have to fight for food or shelter, or try and find places to live, which is expensive in a lot of areas, even here. Yeah. But we all need to do our best and try to make the world safe and sound for... Oh, you again. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back! Here you go, here you go. Yep. Alright, well that's gonna do it for me. No rain in any of the areas, which is sad, but, you know, it happens. Welcome home. You wanna save? Yep. Yeah. I wish the best to everyone out there in what they're doing. Hope at one point everyone can live safe and sound without fear of not having enough money to buy the basic necessities. Because at the very basis of the world, people's basic essentials should be gotten for, should be able to, ready to them, for free, or at least make enough money to cover it, being shelter, food, security, and education. But like I said, money-hungry world, you never know. Thank you, my fathers, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, talking a lot about Veterans Day and just looking for weather. And I will see you next anytime. Take care.